Foundation, Inc. Radio Hour. Brought to you by the Miller Community Fund, South Shore Arts, the Indiana Arts Commission, and the National Endowment for the Arts. Tonight, the Family Folklore players will perform a brand new piece sure to entertain and inspire. Well, our adventure begins in 1956 in Hammond, Indiana, where the 7 members of the Granville family, wait, no, I guess Bobby the parakeet really makes it 8, are about to strike out on an adventure. So turn up your radio, turn off your TVs, and let's go back in time and enjoy Butterbird Christmas.
Yay! And not the telephones.
Makeshift parades were a sacred tradition in our neighborhood. As kids, we'd pair up every afternoon, rain or shine, forming a long line across 2 city blocks of Belmont Ave. We'd glide past our Hoosier homes on our bikes, streamers to sail, and the baseball cards we'd attach with clothespins would flap triumphantly against the spokes of our tires. Big kids, that is, like my brother Sam and I. The younger kids, like our little sister Nina and baby brother Dougie, would bring up their rear in their red wagons, waving to the moms tending their gardens. These were grand affairs that couldn't be compromised by the mere fickle Midwestern weather, notorious in Northwest Indiana. When winter struck, which was early and often, we'd simply throw our old Halloween and dance recital costumes on over our snowsuits and march into whatever tempest Mother Nature sent us. So on that day in 1956, when the Plymouth Rock moving van pulled up, we knew we were in for something new and not exactly welcome.
Hey, what's up?
We're moving.
Don't know. Too bad. After this neighborhood parade, we're going to spy on our haunted house.
Daddy, can't we stay a while longer? We want to do one more neighborhood parade.
No, we need to hit the road right now. It's a long way to Ohio. Get Amy back in the baby seat. Here's Bobby, the parakeet. Where's the bird cage next to the car seat in the back seat?
Like this, Daddy?
Perfect. I just love this Ford Fairlane station wagon. Why? Whatever doesn't fit in the moving van, I can put on the car top carrier. The bikes fit snugly over our heads. Not to mention the kids fit in the back and the backpack. Okay, kids, get in.
On that dark November day, our parade became more of a funeral procession. My older brother Sam, little sister Nina, and baby brother Dougie and I trooped into the backseat of our station wagon like we were meeting our maker. Our little sister was too small to realize the gravity of the situation.
Don't touch me.
The seating in the back that farthest most rear of the station wagon, was what we deemed the primest real estate on long distance trips. And it always was a bone of contention.
I need to get in the backpack because I'm the biggest. I need a room. I don't know why we gotta move, but we have to. But if we have to, I'm getting in the backpack.
No, my turn. You did say stay my seat last time you were in the backpack.
I don't know why Mom and Dad are so happy about this. I think this has got to be the worst day of my life. I should get in the backpack.
Yes, you have to say save my seat or it isn't safe. Everybody knows that. It's the worst day of my life too.
I want to go there too.
Let Nina get back up there with you, Sammy. And I'll put Dougie on my lap. We can sit by Amy's back and play with the parakeet. When we make our first stop, we can trade places. That way, everybody gets a turn. It's only fair.
Oh, okay. I guess you're right. Everybody's having the worst day ever. Need to climb back on back here.
Kids, it's time. Let's see who can win the quiet game. You know what the prize is. The prize is the joy of winning.
Peace and quiet is a prize in itself.
Don't we have the most wonderful children, dear?
We lucked out. Okay, gentlemen, our future awaits. Grab the habits. Let's get this wagon to Cincinnati.
Keith, not so fast.
Come on, honey. Daylight's burning. We need to make a good time.
That's fine, dear. Just as long as we make it there in one piece.
3 days later, our Ohio life was in full swing.
Kids, it's 7. You don't want to be late for your first day at your new school.
Don't forget to braid my hair, Mommy. Me too, Mommy.
Get me the comb and brush and the new ribbons.
Thanks so much, Mom, for making this beautiful dress. I love the blue and purple, tiny flowers on it, and a rickrack around the collar.
You look beautiful in it, darling. I wanted you to have something very nice to wear on your first day in your new school. I hope it'll bring you good luck.
And do I look pretty in my dress too?
You are both beauties, just like your mother.
But I've got a bad tummy ache.
Oh, you just have a case of the jitters. Once you meet your new teacher and your classmates, you're going to feel a lot better. Remember the home and school motto. Let's say it all together.
Child-centered learning.
Maggie, I have just the thing for you. I'm not a pharmaceutical salesman for nothing. Let me look at my sample case and see what I have for you. Ah, here's just the thing for stomachache. Take this with water and your stomachache will go away.
I just need to stay home today.
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz.
I have a stomachache too. I'm too sick to go to kindergarten.
Won't you girls are figures? I can hardly wait to go to school.
Yeah, because you are an outstanding student. I'm the average, and that's at my old school. I hate to think what it will be like at our new school. I wish we never moved.
Honey, I love the way you set the table the night before for breakfast. It's a joy to see the table set with the cereal boxes in the center.
It must be my Scottish roots. I just love routine. But what I really love is this new electric skillet. It was a wonderful anniversary present, and look how I fried this whole pound of bacon at one time in it.
There's the woman I married. Don't be so modest. It was your blue stamp books that financed that skillet. Kids, come to the table. Let's say grace. Bow your heads and thank God for this bounty. Dear gracious Lord.
I'm glad Bobby made it okay on the trip. I never heard of a parakeet taking a car ride.
That reminds me of when I grew up on a farm in Kansas. We had over 1,000 sheep. I'll never forget our dog, Chef. He lived to be 23 years old. He was so smart that when my hat blew off one day, the next day he brought me that hat and laid it down at my feet. Sure, a parakeet can travel in the car.
Whoa, that's a new one. 1,000 sheep?
A dog that can live 23 years?
When can we get a dog?
May I please be excused to use the bathroom?
Yes, dear.
I was so nervous. I didn't have the stomach to eat anything that morning. So as my siblings got ready for school, I just discreetly flushed all my bacon down the commode.
Enough of this chitter-chatter. It's time to bundle up. It's just as cold here in Ohio as it was in Indiana. I want to see you in snow pants, snow coat, hat, mittens, your hoods up, and your scarves on. And don't forget your boots. The radio forecasted snow today. Well, Keith, I think we have time for a cup of coffee before you hit the road and start your new training class for your promotion at Meredith Pharmaceuticals. I'm so proud of you. Darling, do you think we can afford Sammy's organ lessons and the girls' ballet lessons while we're here in Cincinnati?
Yes, I think we can swing lessons. Is that Dougie that I hear crying? Better get him and check to see if the baby's still sleeping.
Be back in a minute with both of them. Pour me a cup while you wait. We don't have time for anything more, if you get what I mean.
Whoa, they're all brick.
Everybody's house looks the same.
What are we going to do? We can't be late on our first day.
Okay, let's keep going.
Somehow, Sam got us to school. I was just in time for Miss Cesspool's class. She was a teacher of fairy tale proportions. Her hair was dyed black and tightly permed. She was forever freshening her makeup. She sported a death-like powdery foundation, vivid pink cheeks, and blood-red lips. This came as a shock, since until then, all the women in my family wore next to no makeup.
I'm Maggie Granville.
Granville? Let me see. What brings you to our school? Never mind. I really don't care. You'll sit in between Garfield and Greenfield. 4th row, 5th seat. Here's your books. As you can see, you're one of 35 people, so don't expect any special attention. Keep it up. Sit next to Zipperfield.
With one smile, Susan Zipperfield and I were fast friends.
Class, get out a pen and a piece of paper.
Excuse me, ma'am, but I only brought a pencil.
What?
Actually, I only know how to use a pencil.
What did you say? Are you kidding? Where are you from? Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Sorry, we don't use pencils around here. Okay, class. Excuse that interruption. Today we are going to review the schwa sound. As you can see on the board, the upside-down E is the unaccented syllable of a large word. When you divide the semester into syllables, sa, the first syllable, has the schwa sound.
Excuse me, why are we doing this? We read the whole Dick and Jane series as words, not letters in Indiana.
Well, you're not in Indiana anymore, and you must stand up when you're called on here.
That was the longest day of my childhood. After school let out, I prayed that I'd be able to find Sam and Nina. There was no way I would be able to get back home through the maze of brick houses we navigated that morning.
Yeah, it's good, over here. Oh, hi. Where's Nina? You don't want to go without her. I can't believe how dark it's already getting.
Here I am. Look, we're learning how to read this book in kindergarten.
Yeah, but the book isn't Dick and Jane, it's Pink and Jig. How ridiculous. Who cares if a Pink and Jig, and if they can't anyhow? You won't learn about Dick and Jane's dog Spot, or how beautiful their birthday cakes were. We're learning a brand new language called phonics in 2nd grade. Did you know that if you turn the letter E upside down, it has a different name and sounds funny? Wow, it looks different out here. All these homes and look alike. All these hills are covered in snow. I hope I can remember how to get home. I know you can do it.
We're gonna die in the snow just like the little match girl.
I miss my old school. I wonder what our friends are doing.
Why did we have to move? I miss my home.
Why didn't we leave a trail of breadcrumbs like Hansel and Gretel? Hey, wait, is that Dad?
It sounds like it's time of driving.
Yes, he's parking. That's our partner. Let's go.
Mommy!
November seemed to go by extra slowly that year. Eventually, December came around, and by then I'd learned to be invisible from the one-woman Spanish Inquisition that Miss Cesspool was conducting on her second graders, or so I thought. One day in early December, I put on my favorite dress, the same one Mom had made me when we'd moved there. I considered it to be lucky, until that day it is.
Granfield, what does this say?
I can't see the word very well.
What was that, Margaret Granville?
I can't see the word very well.
I can't hear you.
I can't see the word very well.
Oh, for Pete's sakes, Granville, are you blind?
Oh no, I need cleaning. I need to go to the bathroom.
You must stand up when you're getting called on. Oh, come on, there's no reason for that. Sit down and listen to someone else who can read better than you. I don't know what they teach you in Indiana. You're slowing the learning down here. Isn't she, class?
That was the last day I wore my lunch dress.
Oh, poor Maggie. Who hasn't had an authority figure of fairy tale proportions? You know what I like to do when I've had a bad day? Go out and enjoy community projects. Ever wonder how these things get funded? Well, from swell organizations like the Miller Community Fund, whose mission is to positively influence the quality of life in Miller Beach and the 46403 zip code, through granting financial support to projects like Butterbird Christmas, and also South Shore Arts, who's championed the artistic identity of the South Shore, making the arts accessible and, more importantly, essential.
Hey Maggie, want to come to my house to play on Saturday? You know we live on the same block, right?
Really? You want to play with me? When I don't even know the words on the board?
Oh brother, who cares what old Cesspool says? You're okay.
It would be so much fun. I'll have to ask my mom, but I'm sure she'll say it's okay. I'll let you know tomorrow.
Great, and don't let that old mean teacher get you down. Besides, we used to make dreidels in art class out of cardboard today, so that'll be fun.
What's a dreidel?
Well, there's sort of this game we play in temple sometimes, but everybody is learning how to make them because we're studying economics and social studies. We're going to do a play on it soon. There's a special song we get to sing.
I wonder if it's like when we do the nativity scene at church. I was married back in Indiana. My mother died in a flannel nightgown, midnight blue for the costume.
I have no idea. It's probably similar though.
Oh no.
You better not let old Cesspool hit you so much. Take a few breaths and just think about the letters and how they really get it. The source of sound just come after a while.
Granville, Zipperfield, 5, 4, 3.
Dear God, please keep me safe from morning flight. Please bless Mommy and Daddy, my brothers and sisters, Grandma and Grandpa, Grandpa, all my cousins and my aunts and my uncles in bottom of the earth. Amen.
And please, please, please let us have a dog someday. Yes, one like that chef Daddy was telling us about.
Oh, please. Oh, Freddie, please. You're so charity. Venga.
Well, now, kids, you know God is all-powerful, but He's not Santa Claus. You must really think about what types of requests you put in with Him. They must be only the most important, special ones. You know, He's a busy guy.
Oh, but this one is...
Yes, a dog can make all the difference.
Yes, a dog would. I had such a terrible day today, and I can't snuggle Bobby even though I love him.
The day was so bad I couldn't read a word on the board when the teacher called on me. It was a real big word, and they used cursive here in second grade, not like back home where we're supposed to learn in third grade. I started to cry and the other kids laughed at me.
Well, I'm not outstanding here either. Plus, we're learning about Hanukkah, whatever that is.
Well, it's a birthday, holiday kind of thing like our Christmas, but different. It's very special for Jewish folks.
Mommy, is it okay if I go to Susie Zipperfield's house to play on Saturday? She says she lives across the street from us.
I met her mother the other day when I was taking Dougie and the baby for a stroll. She seems to be a lovely person. Well, that would be fine, darling. Look, Nina and Dougie fell asleep over there in their bunks.
Mommy, I love you so much. Me too. Me too.
You are all such little angels. Keep up the good work and maybe somebody will take notice and send a dog your way.
Do you think that could really happen?
Anything's possible, dear. Now shut your eyes. It's time for your lullaby.
Sweet and low, wind of the western seas. Blow, blow, breathe and blow, wind of the westward seas. Over the meadows and through the trees, straight to my lover's arms. Blow thee, blow him again to me. While my little ones, while my pretty ones sleep.
Hello, Maggie. Mom's making our lunch.
I hope you like grilled cheese.
Oh, I definitely do. Wow, your place looks so, what's the word? Modern? It looks like it should be on TV. I love your sunken living room. And you have wire-slung chairs and an orange couch. What are these little balls on this ivy branch on the whole chest?
My dad's company makes styrofoam shapes. These little balls are for decoration. They're supposed to be berries on this big find. They're really fun to pop. Try it.
Lunch.
Wow! I love your dynamic set. And you have such a modern lamp. What's that funny material on the frames?
My dad's company makes a kind of foam rubber too.
Hey, you have those special stars we learned about in social studies in your house.
Yeah, I thought everybody did, don't you?
Nope. I'll have to ask my mom about that. Say, Susie, I'm going to see with my mom if you can come over to our house next Saturday to play. Do you ever have parade with the kids in the neighborhood around here?
I don't know what you mean.
Don't worry. We'll do one next weekend.
That sounds like fun.
Vacuuming was the worst thing you could do to me as a kid. Come to think of it, I still don't really like it to this day. But my mom had said it was a matter of family honor. Our house had to be spick and span when we welcomed Susie over.
How many more times will I have to vacuum in my life? For 365 days a year, and I plan to live at least 100 years. Where's Sam when I need him? He could do this math problem. I guess I'm not going to live forever. What a terrible thought. My life can't get much worse. You are such a beautiful creature. Such fluffy chartreuse and gold feathers and cute curved little beak. I love your black dots and your black lines. To think you came from a jungle. But we are so lucky to have you as a part of our family. And you live in our home. Thank you, Buddy, for living with us. I love you.
take your coat, Susie.
Thanks, Miss Renfield. Hi, everybody.
Hi. Hi, Susie. Do you have a sister?
Yes, but she's older than us.
I don't have anybody to play with.
Lunchtime.
Okay, so I have to warn you. My mom has made chocolate liver on toast.
Really? I love chocolate liver on toast.
You gotta be kidding me.
Maggie, when I went to South Shore High School in Chicago, I had many Jewish friends, and I loved so many of their dishes. Lox and bagels and potato pancakes are fantastic.
Blankets are the best. I'm so glad you moved into our neighborhood. It was boring without you. Butterbird, I'm only allowed to have a goldfish in my house.
Well, we want a dog, but our parakeet is straight out of a jungle, so he's very cool. Plus, he can talk.
Wow, what can you say?
He can say hello, Bobby, and I love you.
Too cool. This sandwich is very good, Mrs. Fairfield.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates liver. It's an acquired taste.
I've been thinking about your problem we were talking about at recess yesterday, Maggie. I might have a solution.
Do you mean how to let Santa know where we are?
Yeah, that's a big problem. We've been really worried about it.
What are you saying? Santa doesn't know where that we move?
Susie, how do you think we can solve this problem?
I think we should put a poster and put it on the front door with an arrow on it and your names. And Santa will know where you are.
Well, aren't you a genius? Girls, go to the drawer beside the bookcase in the living room and get the magic markers and other art supplies. Sam, run to the bedroom to your father's top drawer in the tall boy dresser and get some white cardboard from your father's shirts. Very carefully now, don't rumple his shirts.
Growing up, we had a few mysteries in our family. One occurred very close to Christmas, just after we moved to Cincinnati.
Mom, Dad, we're home. Where are they? Yeah, it's coming from the kitchen.
Kids, don't go in there.
What? Why? What's going on?
What's that noise? Is Bobby okay?
Well, that's it. My work is done.
What does that mean?
Go check out what's in the kitchen.
That night, our kitchen was filled with 5 of the sweetest Cocker Spaniel puppies ever to grace this earth. 4 black and white spotted ones, and 1 that was solid black.
Daddy, what happened to the puppies? Why are their tails all taped up?
This is what Miss DH asked me to do when she learned I grew up on a farm. I used to dress chickens for Sunday supper.
I don't know what this means.
Children, this doesn't concern you. Change into your play clothes and go out and play.
But why are the puppies crying?
Don't worry, they'll get over it. Now run along.
Why, come in, Mrs. D.H. Keith's just finished up.
Oh, the dear things. I hate to have to do it, but it's breed specific. Keith, this is wonderful. Thank you so much for bobbing your tails. And come on up to choose whenever you